Hey yo, what's up, guys? Baller here. Happy Friday night for those who are in the Philippines. We are now on this third game or third prediction for December 3, 2021 NBA Game Day edition. This will be the game between Minnesota Timberwolves and Brooklyn Nets. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 8:30 a.m. here in Manila. Minnesota Timberwolves, they are at 11 wins and 11 losses, while Brooklyn Nets is at 15 wins and 6 losses. Before we proceed, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right, here we go. Minnesota Timberwolves and Brooklyn Nets. Uh, they actually belong to separate conferences. So let's talk about Minnesota first. Minnesota is actually sitting at number 8 in the Western Conference, 11-11. But the thing about Minnesota is that for their last 10 games, they've won 7. So this was actually a comeback, if you know what I mean. At one point, Minnesota Timberwolves is at, I don't know, number 14 or number 13 in the West, and look at them now. Again, for the last 10 games, Minnesota has won 7. Now, for the Eastern Conference, the Brooklyn Nets is the number 1 team in that conference, with their last 10 games, 8 of which were all wins for Brooklyn. Their last game was also a win too. Now, approaching this game, I checked on the injury list, and it's crazy for Minnesota, man. I just saw a lot of names there, but let's start with Brooklyn Nets. For Brooklyn, they still won't have Joe Harris, and I think they don't have any date yet as to when he should be coming. And of course, we all know what the issue is about Kyrie Irving. Now, for the Minnesota Timberwolves, man, this is crazy. I'm looking at it right now, and I see like 6 names here in the injury list. Although 5 of those 6 are on day to day, so there's still a possibility that these players would actually play. Starting with Jalen Noel, he's listed as day to day. Jared Vanderbilt, he is listed as probable for this game against the Brooklyn Nets. For Cat, Carl Anthony Towns, he is listed as questionable for tailbone contusion. Anthony Edwards, man. So Cat and Ant. In any case, that both would be sat down, man. That's gonna be huge for Minnesota. Cat is considered probable, and this is due to illness. What's going on? There are a lot of players who are actually listed as you know on illness, non-COVID related. I mean, you can check it out. Jared McDaniels is also listed as day to day, and we all know that Patrick Beverly is actually listed as out. All right, so I'm looking at it right now. This would have been, and this should have been a very very nice matchup. I mean, forget about the standings, because if we take a look at the standings, we would say that, hey, you know what, Brooklyn Nets is a much better team. Yes, yes. Overall, Brooklyn Nets is actually doing better. I mean, they are a better team in the first place, but lately, again, Minnesota has been winning. So it would have been a great game if only Minnesota would be complete going up against the number 1 team in the East. So with that said, we gotta check on the spread. And as we speak, the spread is at. Let me refresh it real quick. Um, the spread is at -8. That's for Brooklyn. -8 Brooklyn. Now this is when the hard part comes in. We all know that Brooklyn Nets, they got the advantage on this. Regardless, even if Cat would play, even if Ant would play, Brooklyn Nets would have the advantage, and highly likely they would still end up winning. Brooklyn Nets always win those games that are winnable, to them. Um, but the question is, are they able to cover the spread? And it's kind of hard. It is hard because we're not sure whether those players that I mentioned for Minnesota will be playing or not. So that's what makes it hard. -8. But if we take a look at it, the last game of Minnesota Timberwolves that was against what you call this Washington Wizards, I guess that was. They lost by 7 or 8 points, and that was against Washington, man. And if I'm not mistaken, in that particular game, Cat was still there. Ant Man or Anthony Edwards was still there, and just imagine if both would indeed be out. Um, -8 should be an easy pick, and for a team like Brooklyn Nets, who got KD, who got James Harden, and who got like 2 to 3 bigs who can really score for them. So um, with that kind of a number in the injury list for Minnesota Timberwolves, I guess it's gonna be wrong if we would side with them. So let's pick Brooklyn Nets on this one. So my pick would be Brooklyn Nets -8. Nets -8. Peace out. Pass love and God bless.